The household sewage scavenger is an efficient domestic sewage treatment device suitable for various scenarios such as homes, scenic areas, homestays, and hotels. Its simple design, rich functionality, and wide applicability have made it highly popular among users. Today, let's take a detailed look at its installation process. Choose an open area with solid soil to excavate the foundation pit. The dimensions of the foundation pit should be 3,400 mm in length, 3,400 mm in width, and 1,600 mm in depth. Construct a wooden formwork at the bottom of the foundation pit and pour a concrete base. The formwork should be 2,400 mm in length, 2,400 mm in width, and 200 mm in height. Pour C25 grade concrete. When the concrete thickness reaches 100 mm, place 12 mm diameter rebars in a grid pattern with 150 mm spacing, both horizontally and vertically, and secure them in place. Increase the strength of the base. Fix the anti-floating bolts on the threaded steel according to the dimensions of 1,000 mm in length and width. Each septic tank should be equipped with 4. Remove the wooden formwork after the concrete has completely solidified and hardened. The location for the installation of the household unit should be close to the septic tank. Excavate a foundation pit with a length and width of 1,000 mm each and a depth of 150 mm. Place an 800 mm long, 800 mm wide, and 300 mm high wooden formwork in the center. Pour C25 grade concrete. When the concrete thickness reaches 150 mm, place 12 mm diameter threaded steel bars at 100 mm intervals, crossing horizontally and vertically, and secure them. After the concrete has completely solidified and hardened, remove the wooden formwork and backfill around the sides. Kitchen wastewater requires the installation of an oil separator to filter out grease. The oil separator should be located as close to the kitchen as possible. Connect to the kitchen vegetable sink using a 50 mm diameter UPVC pipe. Apply glue to both ends of the pipe to prevent leaks. All subsequent pipe installations should also have glue applied. Simply connect the pipe to the oil separator. Gently lower the septic tank into the foundation pit. Secure the position using two 10 mm steel wire ropes threaded through the fixing bolts. Each tank must be secured with steel wire ropes. Connect the first and second septic tanks using a 110 mm diameter PVC pipe. Connect the second and third septic tanks. Evenly fill the installed tanks with clean water. The amount of water should be half the height of the tank. Installation and connection of bathroom pipes. Connect to the wash basin drain using a 50 mm diameter UPVC pipe. Evenly apply glue to both ends of the pipe. All subsequent pipe installations should also have glue applied. Connect to the toilet drain using a 100 mm to 50 mm reducing T. Connect the pipe to the first septic tank. Open a 60 mm diameter pipe hole in the first septic tank. Connect the pipe into the first septic tank. Complete the installation of the bathroom pipes. Installation of the sludge discharge pipe for the household unit. Connect the valve using a 20 mm diameter UPVC pipe. Install it to the sludge discharge port of the household unit. Connect the pipe to the first septic tank. Open a 30 mm diameter pipe hole on the septic tank. Simply connect the pipe into the first septic tank. Installation of the overflow pipe for the household unit. Connect to the overflow pipe of the household unit using a 20 mm diameter UPVC pipe. Open a 30 mm diameter pipe hole on the septic tank. Simply connect the pipe into the third septic tank. Installation of the septic tank pump. Remove the protective sponge inside the pump cover. Place a gasket on the outlet and then screw on the outlet connector. Connect a 20 mm inner diameter hose. Secure it with a clamp to prevent it from coming loose. Thread the hose and the pump power cord through the pump protective cover. Complete the pump assembly. Open 30 mm diameter outlet pipe holes and electrical conduit holes on the third septic tank. Place the assembled pump inside. Thread the pump power cord through the power cord hole. Connect the pump hose using a 20 mm diameter UPVC pipe and secure it with a clamp. Thread the pump power cord into the household unit and wait for subsequent connections. Connect the inlet pipe to the household unit inlet using a T. Install an inlet sampling valve on the other end of the T for later sampling and testing. Installation of the septic tank level gauge. Thread the level gauge counterweight through. Secure both ends with cable ties and then place it into the septic tank. Fixed at a position 100 mm above the water pump. The power cord of the liquid level gauge is threaded out through the power tube hole. Wear into the interior of the household machine and wait for subsequent connections. Installation of household water outlet pipeline. Connect a 20 mm diameter UPVC pipe to the outlet of the household machine using a T. Install valves for later water intake testing at the upper pipe mouth. Open a 30 mm diameter pipe hole in the clean water tank. Connect the pipeline and complete the installation of the outlet pipe. Installation of water pump and level gauge for clean water tank. Put the assembled water pump and level gauge into the clean water tank. The position of the liquid level gauge should be 100 mm higher than the water pump, in the holes of the water tank's boiling water pipe and power line pipe. Connection between 50 mm diameter UPVC pipe and 50 mm inner diameter water pump hose. Install a 50 mm to 20 mm joint and connect it to a 20 mm UPVC pipe. Install three-way connectors to divert flushing and irrigation pipelines. Install check valves to prevent backflow of flushing water. Connect the pipeline to the toilet water storage tank. Complete the installation of flushing pipes. Installation of automatic sprinkler irrigation pipeline. Connect the pipeline at the diversion T. Install check valves to prevent irrigation water from flowing back. Three-way joint diversion handheld sprinkler pipe. Laying automatic sprinkler irrigation pipelines. Complete the installation of sprinkler irrigation pipelines. Installation of handheld sprinkler irrigation pipeline. Connect the pipeline through the reserved three-way joint. Connect the hose to the above ground part and fix it with a clamp. Installation of infiltration mode pipelines. Connect a 20 mm diameter UPVC pipe to the outlet of the household machine using a T. Install valves for later water intake testing at the upper pipe mouth. The pipeline is laid into the pre-excavated trench. The pipe mouth is buried beneath the ground surface. The treated sewage can seep into the ground. Household machine power cord connection. Determine the power supply lines for the septic tank water pump and level gauge. Different lines correspond to different waterproof joints. Peel off the outer skin of the power cord of the liquid level gauge. Connect to wiring terminals of the same color. Brown wires don't need to be folded up. Tighten the waterproof joint. Connect the power cord of the water pump using the same method. Connect the mains power cord using the same method. Connection of power cord for level gauge of water pump in clean water tank. Lay the power cord along the planned path to the electrical control box. Simply connect the power interface reserved for the water pump and liquid level gauge inside the electrical control box. Installation of external solar power supply equipment. Users can choose an external solar power supply module as an option. Connect the solar power cord to the energy storage module interface of the electrical control box. Construction of backfilled septic tank completed.